Hello, everybody. It is Ant-Man 1793 here, and we got big shit going on. It is the quarterfinals, am I saying that right, of the junior playoffs. We got 4 intense matches, 8 intense coaches, and everything else in between. Today, a special guest star is joining us today. You may take the floor.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's Einsam, the same one that went 0-12 this season. Um, this is definitely going to be some interesting matches, at least from my perspective. But let's see. Yeah, let's definitely see where this goes from here.
Sound amazing. Yes, to start it all off, we got Citrus Busy versus Octaviops, Tavin versus Pokemon Dude versus, yeah, that's the $5 footlongs versus Octaviops. With everything on the board right now, fucking Iron Valiant and Ting Lu sound like a fucking. They better get a good setup going on and fucking do shit here, because honestly, just on paper, no offense, Pokemon Dude, but your team fucking sucks.
That's crazy.
With love.
I want to see what that Slowbro is going to do. That Slowbro was an interesting pick on the team, especially because of the Meowscarada.
It really was, because like I'm expecting either Slowbro or Avlug Hisui to come in and just wall the shit out of Meowscarada. But we will see how this goes out. So without further ado, let's hit the start button.
Right.
The typical Tapu Lele lead and then sacking it off. What is your issue with that, my friend?
Very early sack. Could have been very useful.
He doesn't look like he has a shit ton of priority or just possibility, so it's like he doesn't really need the psychic terrain, possibly, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Roland. That was interesting.
I always expect Whirlwind getting on Ting Lu just because of how beefy it is.
Yeah. The Iron Crown comes in against Meowscarada.
And to top it off, it's like he's always scarfing Meowscarada. So if you guess that wrong move, now you're locked into fucking triple axle kick into a Iron Crown, and that's not a good matchup.
Exactly. Personally, I think it'd be better if he has a choice banned, but still, the same rule applies.
Yeah, he would have been outsped by the Iron Crown after the booster speed, but at least that triple axle would have done a little bit more damage if it was banded for sure.
This is definitely looking like he's really like a sweep here.
If Beedrill can't do it, but he's outsped by the expanding force.
It was definitely a brief match. That if he didn't stack the Tapu Lele at the start, maybe he could have done something with the Psychic Top against the. I'm brain farting the name. What do you got right now? Iron Crown. There we go. He could have definitely done something against it. Although with this, but I just don't think he played his thing right. The triple axle definitely cost him there. He predicted the triple axle would come in, so he switched into the Iron Crown, which in turn cost him the win. That's just my thoughts, though.
That turn was a pretty vital turn, and the making the choice on Scarf or Band, honestly, on Meowscarada really locks it in and then forces you out because you were not getting much in there. And on top of that, he brought Expanding Force on Iron Crown, very much anticipating that Psychic Terrain will be on the field the full time. And with that in mind, I have to say that Octaviops took the prepping and everything that much more seriously for playoffs, and kind of shows in this 6-0 because honestly, yeah, that was quite quick.
Yeah, I have to agree with you on your statement with Octaviops here. That was impressive planning on from what I've seen.
It definitely comes down to, in playoffs, definitely comes down to who gets their act together first. Not first, but who gets their team together very well-rounded in everything, because usually the well-prepped stands on top. Just the same that we have here. We got our Kibo versus GGG Cool E Live. Now, Cool E Live is trying to keep his title and make his way to finals, as everyone is expecting, so he better keep it up there. Palafin, Raikou, Aerodactyl, and Turtonator. Honestly, the squad from Kibo's side does look pretty sick, I have to admit. He's not bluffing around here. With Cool E Lives, Regieleki, Talonflame, and Melmetal, they never seem to disappoint either. So, you got any thoughts, Einsam?
I share the thoughts. I share my thoughts with you. I'm thinking the same thing.
All right.
I'm a little confused about the Duck Trio, but I think this is gonna be interesting.
I always forget that Doug Trio versus the original, like the Alolan Doug Trio, has tangled hair, which slows down speed. Honestly, comes in more clutch than people realize.
The Amex Gold Card.
Yeah.
Every meal is a reward, earning you 4 times membership rewards points at restaurants and U.S. supermarkets.
The Terra Dragon was honestly sick.
Yeah, that was a good play. Good prediction.
Because Melmetal is not, like, yeah, he's taking the hit, but I would not want him to take a flamethrower.
Yeah. Surprise new flip turn there.
He always loves his Almamola and always ends up finding the correct item to use at all times for some reason.
Yeah.
Rocky Helmet versus...
Oh,
yeah. Oh, never mind. That was...
please.
That's gonna catch Cool here off guard. A frozen Almamola.
Free bulk up. But thaw.
Wow, only one turn frozen though? That's pretty good. He can deal with that.
Yep. Okay, Melmetal's in. I'm expecting a Jet Punch. Oh, the Wish.
No, it just keeps on. It's gonna keep on bulking up. Cool is not putting the pressure on anymore, and he's kind of.
Okay, Chris not gonna do anything there. Oh, yep, the Jet Punch. Oh,
right, but that
burned.
ruined it. If that didn't get burned, that was gonna be fine. But because now that burned, oh, that sucks.
Yeah. No
All
more.
right.
Oh, Facade!
Facade's cool. I'll give him that. Kibo was really fucking prepared for this.
Yeah, I was definitely not expecting Facade.
It was Jet Punch, Bulk Up, Facade, Drain Punch. Interesting. Terapagos is... Everyone... Kibo is putting on a goddamn performance here, honestly. I'll give some hats to Kibo.
Mm-hmm. I would definitely second you on that.
I would have, too.
I would miss the Rock Slide.
That's just unfortunate. He wasn't going to kill with Rock Slide, but at least some more damage would have been there.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
I would say I'm surprised that he didn't switch to Lumamola there, but the double Iron Bash with the KO.
Yeah, I don't even think a crit was needed there. The 2 double bashes were gonna kill.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, there's the Doug Trio.
Yep. The Earthquake.
Okay, yeah, Wish.
He can just flip turn out of there. Yeah, that dies.
Okay, yeah, Melmetal.
This Melmetal is getting so much HP this game.
Yeah, Lumamola's really helping.
Oh, that
the sash.
sash. That was perfect. Holy shit, Kibo. Haven't seen this dude more so on the edge than ever, but Rocky Helmet. God. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah, that Rock Yellow was a great item for the Alomomola to have. But the Alomomola is now out.
Yeah. I mean, for Raikou...
Oh. I don't think Scald was the right play there.
No, it definitely should have hit Thunderbolt or fucking anything else that was actually stab.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to get through Regieleki, unfortunately. Maybe. No, actually, because Raikou had... No, they both don't have Volt Absorb, so that was just going to go down to whoever can do the more damage. Still. Fuck, Kibo, you got fucking cool here on the fucking ropes. We like that.
Yeah, that was a very close battle indeed. Like we said, the Raikou play with the Scald was not it. But even still, Regieleki would have still killed the Raikou, just out of speed.
Yeah, just out of speed.
Alomomola was definitely an important thing to bring just for healing up that Melmetal.
Yeah.
Because Turtonator could have been an issue for the Melmetal, but it got taken out fast.
No, fucking legit. That was actually fucking... I can't say much about the first battle. Second battle, though, you guys were fucking lit. You guys were lit.
Yeah.
Third battle, we got Winderace versus Iceman. And I've just been doing this in order of whoever the hell got their matches in first, because that's how I fucking do shit. Alright, off the bat, we got... fucking... I hope Gudra Hisui pulls off something, but as always, we got our Crobat and Breloom that are the fucking goats of the season. So, I don't know. What do you have to say?
I'm looking at that Quaquaval. I think he's gonna get at least half the team. If he can set it up right, it could absolutely sweep it. Skeldurge, Landorus, Umbreon, Mawile, they could easily get one shot. But about Mawile, that also could be very important for the match. I'm looking at the Quillfish. I understand. I think I know why you brought it, but that's also an interesting choice. But I'm thinking this match is going to be close.
Yeah, you're right. My only thing is if Quaviquil could actually one-hit KO Dirge without... Because it's unaware Dirge, so he won't have any boosting. So if Quaviquil can't do it on its own, then that might be a little tough, because then it's going to catch that Will-O-Wisp right to the face.
True. Alright, Mawile lead.
The acid armor is honestly pretty smart.
Good prediction for the body rip. Oh, missed the Will-O-Wisp.
That's honestly fine. I mean, like, yes, he would want to be burned, but, like, I'm not that worried that he's not getting burned.
Yeah.
Ooh, counter.
Oh,
And that's
counter.
why. And that's why he doesn't care about getting burned, because he has counter. That would have been...
Oh. Toxic or Breloom. Okay, no poison heal.
Yeah, no, it's definitely going to be Technician Breloom. Toxic heal would have been clutch, but he gets those kills in.
Alright, Mystical Fire the Umbreon. Toxic on the Latios.
Iceman just loves hitting those status moves, that's for sure.
Yep. Alright, Intimidate. Taunt could have been good there. Alright, Mawile out. Paint Split. That's not gonna matter.
Nope.
Yep, there goes the Quillfish.
Honestly, Mega Mawile is a fucking... Like, that did a lot of damage, even at 1.5 defense. Does have huge.
Yeah, Mega Mala is a beast.
That should hit that shit.
All right, Umbreon comes back in.
Here comes the Quabaquail.
Okay, Wave Crash.
That was like my only like, what the fuck? You got close combat. And judging by the calcs, close combat actually should have killed, because you got to almost like 48% with Wave Crash, but it's not ×2 effect, where close combat would have made that ×2, and I think you would have just one-shotted Umbreon.
Yeah, that was definitely a blunder. Although I could have expected maybe a Swords Dance on that first turn.
Or that too, actually. Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Because a Swords Dance plus Wave Crash would have completely done the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Flip turn dealing massive damage here into Sandaconda. Yep. Anticipated Psychic. Interesting sack, though.
It's Bandit or something. It's definitely Bandit. Oh, that sucks.
Great in here with the Mach Punch, yeah. Yeah, Iceman's definitely got this. Oh? Yeah, but that 0.5 special attack there is not going to suit him well. Yeah, Torch Song KO.
I actually liked Gwenderace's team going into Iceman here a lot. Like, I actually, now like seeing the Quillfish and seeing everything like come into play, I was like, no, like this kind of makes sense. I actually like agree with all of this. But then like coming down to some of the move choices of like hitting Wave Crash into Umbreon, what's another one off the top of my head? Like probably some of the Quillfish plays too were just a little bit like questionable, but like I see the where you wanted to bring them in to begin with, like the main motive and mission. It's just the fucking, I am trying to think of the word, the like the way it's done, the process wasn't complete, like wasn't thought through. Could have done that a little bit better, Gwenderace, but each of their own. You did battle very well. Iceman is a hot contender here as well, so I can't blame the shit.
Right.
And last but not least, we got me versus Unit. And honestly, to what I could say about this match is Unit definitely had he had the one up on me. Like his team is definitely a little bit more ready to verse my team, but in the sense of like our first match in season, he had kind of a whoopsie with paralyzing my Delmise and then getting Roaring Moon like knocked out in a matter of a couple turns pretty quickly on, I'm assuming it was a pretty big mistake. I knew it wasn't going to happen again. He brought a different team this time, and he definitely brought a different mindset, which I was not so ready for. But yeah.
The team he brought against you is definitely looking interesting. That Ogerpon, I think it's gonna be good against the Nidoking, but other than that, I don't see much of a use for it. Maybe the Vaporeon could be.
I know, and I'll say right now that he did bring at the last decision, he wanted to bring Ogerpon Spikes. That was like his last final decision of like, yeah, let's just do that. So I don't really know exactly what he was thinking behind Ogerpon in general, but
as for the rest of the team, I think mostly it kind of covers it covers everything.
Yeah,
Electros is definitely an interesting decision because it'll deal with the Vaporeon, but I don't see any other uses for it. Not much of a support thing.
I was
Electros maybe could have.
Yeah,
maybe could have swapped out for something else. But let's see how this goes.
I actually didn't mind the eel because he had a very specific point. Just like it's like I knew that he was gonna go with Roaring Moon, but I honestly did not have like the most thought out plan after the fact. So then he kind of was able to gain momentum really quick after my turn here, and I should have noticed right then that the flamethrower was a specs after the damage, just because he swapped out and everything.
Yeah.
But then right here, it's like he starts doing the specs and everything, and I'm like, oh, okay, so like this is just like a setup ogre pawn that's just trying to get some like hazards and shit out.
Definitely an interesting way to use the ogre pawn, but not one I'm totally against. And he gets the hurricane, bro.
He thought I was a Scarf Nido Queen or something, which scared him. And right there, right fucking there, right there, this turn. So I hit Ice Punch into Zapdos, thinking that he was gonna stick with Zapdos and all that jazz. He swaps. He goes to Eel, and Eel already took 47 health from my physical Ice Punch. So right here, now I was on a fucking train. I was on a fucking train. Because if he saw, because on my side, I had Poison Jab, Fire Punch, Ice Punch, and Earth Power. Earth Power was literally just for Registeel. That didn't even fucking show. So then like I was like useless. I know that he always brings Terra Steel Electros for, I don't actually understand why it's always Terra Steel, but like to each their own. He's always brought in Terra Steel Electros. So I was thinking in the moment that, oh fuck, I just got him down to 53%. Poison Jab is looking like a 70% chance to kill right now. Like it's a very good chance to kill with Poison Jab. But me, I'm like, well, he's Terra Steel. He's probably going to see that on the calc that I already went to physical, so I'm going to probably hit a physical move. So I was on the train of like, oh, he sees that Poison Jab can kill him, so maybe he Terras this turn. So then my Poison Jab does nothing, and then he can actually still win and like make a move. Versus me thinking all of that, clicking Fire Punch, but then him not tearing, and then I don't actually get the fucking kill.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Fire Punch and the knockoff.
I was doing that. I actually knew that he was going to kill me whatever move that he clicked, basically, but I was trying to make sure that I was going to get the kill first. Now that barrier was really important because for Neptune, if he clicked actually Crunch, he was killing. But I was like, oh shit, do I like roll it and see if he's going to click U-turn or not, or this or that? So I ended up changing my move there, and I ended up probably flopping a lot right here because I like was trying to get myself into position to already sweep when I didn't have a good leg up anyways.
Yeah, like earlier, the Electros play, that was definitely your biggest wonder, and the Rabbitson didn't kill here.
I wasn't actually so mad that the power that it didn't kill.
I mean, you got the houses removed, so
yeah, like that was all I wanted to do.
Yeah, full para into a U-turn. All right, Chiu's back out. Interesting decision. You're into the Vaporeon. Fire Blast brings you red.
It's funny that he made the note that this Vaporeon actually died only to fire moves just because it was so powerful. I should have gotten him in there quicker on the fucking Chi-Yu, just so I could have saw that he was truly spec'd and not scarfed, because that was my biggest gripe for that first half of the match, of me not understanding if it was scarfed or spec'd, so then Alakazam could actually have like the first hit in, because I do end up killing Chi-Yu with my Alakazam. But once we get to this point, I do feel like I'm getting fucked because I already lost my Vaporeon, and so I sacked my Afro Man to try to just get a little bit more momentum. But
Focus Blast.
What?
I said I saw the Focus Blast connect and actually kill the Chi-Yu here.
That Hurricane that Hurricane miss was massive.
Yeah.
Because he was going to kill.
Yeah, I would have killed.
He misses the third one. He's really having a rough time with that hurricane. I probably should have synthesized again, but I was getting too close here. So then I get the air slash because I was thinking this and that. But then once he roosted with with Zapdos here, I knew it was basically done.
Yeah, that roost was a good play. The air slash did not do as much as I thought it would.
Same.
But the flint, yeah, he flinches. Back into the Alakazam.
I mean, lucky that he roosts. I was lucky that he roosts there because I needed that. Thing, but it wasn't really. It was all for like not like I wasn't really pulling out something here.
Yeah, and knockoff KO. Back into the Alakazam. Yeah, reps here. You have the knockoff. That definitely had some moments for both of you where y'all were getting momentum. Mostly him though. Like the Electros play, that was a good one. You with the Focus Blast on the Chiyu. You were definitely going somewhere with that, but and then the Delmise with or not wait, was the Delmise. The Delmise and the Zapdos. You definitely should have clicked Synthesis again.
Terra Dark did not help me as much as I thought it was gonna help me. Like I was like sitting there thinking like I just hit like a fucking gold mine, and I'm like, never mind. This honestly did not help as much as I wanted it to.
Yeah. And those air flashes, man, that was kind of underwhelming.
And holy shit, do we have the fucking matchup for semis? We got Cool E Live versus the North York Yampers. I don't know how that ended up happening. The North York Yampers were on the bottom of the thing. I don't exactly know. I think it went by it went top and bottom, and then the middle two played. So we have Miami Dolphins we got Cooley Live versus Iceman, and we got Tavin versus Unit.
Those are going to be some interesting battles.
Are we literally going to get another freaking... OKC Thunderous versus Miami 4-hour finals? That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be very crazy.
Well, that wraps up our juniors round 1. Thank you, Einsam, for joining us today. It was a pleasure.
Yes, thank you for having me. Definitely some battles I would like to watch for next season, or not next season, for the semis.
Yeah,
those semis are going to be intense.
I know. I'm actually now anticipating doing those semis, so hopefully they get that shit in fast as possible, and then we got our videos out some more. So yeah, that has it.
Yep.
So thank you all